Welcome to Engineering Statics. My name is Sean Higgins. In this video, we're going to break down some information on the course, starting with the book, equipment, talk about how the course will be taught. We'll be going over the grading breakdown. We'll talk about how to be successful in this course. We'll review the schedule, and we'll also review how we're going to communicate in this course. The book we will be using for this course is entitled Engineering Statics by Daniel Baker and William Haynes. It is free and available both online at engineeringstatics.org and is also available as a download. I have posted the downloaded form as a PDF. The book is broken down into 10 chapters. Introduction to Statics, Forces and Other Vectors, Equilibrium Particles, Moment and Static Equivalence, Rigid Body Equilibrium, Centroids and Center Gravity, Internal Forces, Friction, and Moments of Inertia. Some equipment that will be vital to your success in this course would be engineering green graph paper. We'll use this for solving problems, and also it's good to take notes on. In addition, you'll need a scientific calculator. I recommend the TI 36X Pro Engineering and Science Calculator. The class will be taught using the flipped classroom model. So instead of a traditional class where the instructor stands in front of the class and lectures on a topic and explains something, and then the student goes home and works on problems, we will instead have lectures prepared for you, video lectures, and there'll be assigned readings that you'll do outside of the classroom. When you come into the classroom, the activities we'll be doing will be discussions on what we've read or what videos you saw, any questions on the content. We will also then work problems in the classroom where we'll maybe start them individually, then we'll work on them as groups, and it will be a much more active classroom than a traditional classroom. The grading breakdown will be, we will have 5 tests. Each test will cover 2 chapters. There is no final, as the 5th test will be your last class or last exam, which will be held on the exam day. These 5 exams will make up a total of 85% of your grade. The remaining 15% will come from your classwork activity. This will be determined by your attendance, of course, and by you submitting the successfully completed problems that we worked in class. To be successful in this class, you first must watch the assigned videos prior to coming to class. It is also a very good idea to take notes while watching the videos. In addition, we have chapters that correspond to the videos. So reading the textbook with the videos and taking notes are 3 ways that you can prepare for class. Make use of the pause and rewind. And the simple truth of the matter is, to be successful in this class and any engineering class, it's to do the work. There are no shortcuts. The work equals practice, and good practice equals success on the exam. Since this is a summer course, it will be over a 10-week period. First day of class is May 16th, and we have one holiday on Tuesday, July 4th. The last class day is July 25th. The final exam day is to be announced and will be posted, and I'll let you know as soon as I find that out. But probably will be 2 days after July 25th. So let's look at the schedule. Let's take, for instance, our first day of class, Tuesday, May 16th. So in the flipped classroom model, these are the expectations. 1, that you have watched this video and also another video entitled Vectors, which I will provide you the link to. And you will also have read Chapter 1 and 2.1 in Chapter 2. So you don't have to read the entire chapter. The online textbook is excellent because it has a lot of interactive figures you can manipulate so you can better understand the subject matter, and I encourage you to use those. The text also has example problems that you can attempt and solve, and you can display things such as, well, just the answer to see if you got it right, and if you can't solve it, it'll actually show you the step-by-step solution. So it's a very powerful tool to use. So once you've prepared for class, you've done your readings, you watched the videos assigned for that particular day, what does it look like in the classroom that day? Well, for our class, on the first lecture, we'll go over some additional things such as some syllabus. We'll review real quick and answer any questions on that. I'll ask for any questions that you might have on some of the readings that are there. But the expectation is that you did complete that work. We'll also jump into some active work on problem solving, and we'll go over some ways on how you set up a problem, what the expectations are, and what additional equipment you might need to do that. That might not be apparent to you. one of them being a mechanical pencil or a straight edge, and of course the engineering graph paper we talked about. You also note that in the schedule there is no date for tests. The reason is that we are going to be using the testing center for our exams. How this will work is once we have completed all the lectures that go over the material for the test, so for instance, lectures 1 through 3 will be used to cover all the material for the first exam. The first exam will be on chapters 1 and 2. After May 23rd, on the 24th, the exam will be available at the testing center for 1 week, and you can just go to the testing center located on the Northeast campus on the first floor and take the exam. It will be closed book, closed notes. You will, however, have one sheet of formulas and tips and anything other than a work problem on it. This will be what we'll also work on during lectures 1, 2, and 3. As a class, we will develop our sheet that will be used for the test. So no outside material other than a calculator will be used. I will also provide you paper for you to solve all your problems. There'll be additional pages at the end if you need additional workspace for your problems, but you should have sufficient number of pages to do your problems. We will be using D2L for content for this class and for communication. We'll use the news items to make announcements. I will use it to also share links to the videos that are produced. And you can also email me. It's probably the best way to communicate. My email address is higginss@midlandstech.edu. When I communicate with you, I will use your Midlands Tech email. If you prefer another email, I would suggest that you have all your emails from your student email at Midlands Tech forwarded to that one, but I will only be communicating to your Midlands Tech email. I look forward to seeing everybody on May 16th, and as always, if you have any comments or questions, please reach out to me.